first came here to work, started in stockroom, and then worked my way up to building the centrifuge computers that we operate today.
Scott's passed the first SAM site. Second SAM site's at his 11 o'clock. This is a standard tactic a lot of attack pilots will use, is use terrain masking. They'll be flying called nap of the earth, or very close to the earth, hugging the surface to avoid radar detection.
When we set out to do a project, what we do is we look at what the specs are going to be to build a computer. What do we want the graphics card to be, the motherboard, the memory, the hard drive, what size hard drive, and so on and so forth. The simple things. And then from there we start expanding on increasing the performance by helping the guys communicate back and forth and getting it to the phase that it's at right now.
So behind me is the Gyro Lab. It is one of the 2 centrifuges we have here at NASTAR Center. It is a multi-axis centrifuge used for military and also for civilian flight training. As you can see, it's rotating on 4 axes. It's got 360 degrees pitch, roll, yaw, and planetary.
Now what he's doing, he's pulling straight up over the top as he comes up vertical, and he'll roll out level. It's called Immelman turn. You can see he's inverted here. There's the horizon, and he gets that, and he rolls back over level. Scott, come left heading, 150.
With the IT technology that I have, a lot of these models you'll see, they look like actual models, but they're really built on a small little skeleton, a very stick figure that drives the entire process. For this machine, we have a cockpit where a pilot would sit. We have a gimbal system which can spin you around like a gyroscope. It bobs up and down slide, and this whole thing rotates around at a 3G environment.
And during the course of training, all of those training scenarios involve pulling Gs. We use Gs to simulate the realistic environment that these pilots are in. If you're going to train them, you want to train them in a realistic environment. If they're pulling Gs during attack runs, then they need to be pulling Gs in our trainer.
Yeah, I work on basically all the components. I have a hand in everything from the foundation fixtures to the drive motors, all the way up to the cockpits. Yeah, right now they're going through ATP with the customer. It's just an acceptance testing before we break it down and ship it. Testing software, make sure the programs are written correctly, and the device is respondent to the controls.
It's not about the equipment, it's not about the latest technology and machines. It's really the people are the major asset that make ETC. The most important asset the company has. Our guys are trained in more than 2 and 3 trades. So it's been difficult to find qualified tradespeople, welders, pipe fitters, electricians that can do this kind of work. We implemented a program where we have our own apprentices, and each year they get evaluated, they get moved up the ladder, so we can continue to make products like this.
Well, I used to work on cars a lot, dirt bikes and stuff like that, so I've always been, mechanically inclined. And then I came here and I started working on controlled air supplies for General Motors. And after I completed that project, I moved on to military steam sterilizers and the barometric chambers.
It's probably a worthwhile area to get into because everybody seems to be going to the educational end, but go find a true tradesman that can build this kind of equipment. Pretty hard to come by. Pretty hard to come by.
This is how it all